Well, Anthony, I got your loader all finished. Got the drivetrains nice and smooth and quiet now. There's first, that's low range. And there's high range. And no more ticking. It was a set screw was real long, and it was hitting the the transmission casing. And of course, everything that I took apart, I used blue Loctite on all the metal fittings, so you don't have to worry about anything coming loose now. And I have, all the hydraulics are mixed, so that it pump just runs when you need to move a hydraulic function. And I'll have to talk to you. I'll call you on the phone. I forget if you have it set up so that up is lift up and down is lift down. But that's the way I set it up. And then curl in goes to inside the transmitter, and then curl out is out this way. And let's see, all the functions on the radio, everything's labeled. So like, here's your 4-ways. It's not showing up good there, is it? There you go. There's your 4-ways, your start engine, your rotary beacon, your turn signals. Here's your left turn signal and right turn signal. You can't see it right now in the video. This is your shift. Let's see if I should get that to show up. Yeah, here's your shift. And this is to control your lights. And this last button right here is your flash button, which is pretty cool. The flash, see if I can get it to show up here better. There's your flash function. It has like 8 different modes of flashes. Find one that has all the lights flashing so you can see it. There you go. And then the back end flashes too, of course. There's all the stuff in the back flashing. And then let me turn the flash off. You put your 4-ways on. I usually put the 4-ways on, which is this switch, and then just keep toggling your flash button until you see the 4-ways come on. And there you go. Now my 4-ways are on. I know I'm out of that mode. And you have your reverse lights. And what else? Oh yeah, your rotary beacon. There's a switch for that. Turn out and on and off of the switch. And I got your driver in there, and he's got one hand on the wheel and one hand on the controls. I have your those custom metal light guards for the wing lights, so that way if you lay it on its side or whatever, you're not going to snap those fragile wing lights on them. And I didn't realize until I started really digging into this machine. I've worked on probably at least a dozen of these 966Gs. And I put lights in them before, but I've never put turn signals in them. And they really aren't designed to have a bulb in that the lower part of the lights. But I tell you what, it looks pretty good. It looks like they're supposed to be there. And it's all LEDs, so they should outlast the machine actually. And now to turn the lights on, let me see if I can get this guy a little straighter here. There we go. Now to turn the lights on, this light switch, you hold it all the way up and it goes through the mode. So first it's the wing lights and then it's the roof lights. And if you leave it on, they'll just all go out. And it will just keep going through all the modes. So once you get everything on the way you want it, you flip the switch down and then the lights just stay on for you. And there's nothing wrong with the sound system. Remember I said to you the sound quit working. I accidentally turned the volume all the way down. So, and now to run the sound system, this is the start engine. There's this switch right here. One up and then one down starts it up, and then two up. That's where I leave it while I'm running. Let me turn it off a second. I leave it in that second position. That way I won't bump it and shut the engine off. You don't have to. But that way you have a horn. If you need the horn, it's right there. And then you also, I set all these sound systems up the same way, so you can watch any video to see how to run the sound system. But one down and one up starts it. Two up and down sounds the horn, and then three up lowers the volume like that, which is why I thought the sound system didn't work. And then you go four up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that raises the sound system. You can make it real loud. I don't know if you can hear that on the video, but it's loud as you'd want it to be. And it's slow to raise and lower the volume, so be patient. That's too quiet. Get the pumps nice and quiet, nice and smooth. You can barely even hear it with the sound system on, especially if you're driving. You can't hear it. And oh, let me show you the inside of it. Let me turn the sound system off so you can hear what. I don't know why that video cut me off. I guess it was too long of a video. But I just want to show you the inside of the machine. But like I was saying, it's pretty tight in these Wedicos, because there's just the hood just goes down on the two sides, so there's no good way to secure the stuff. So I just zip tie it real nice and get the wires nice and neat. But here is your on and off switch, and here's your charging jack. And when you turn it off, that automatically makes the charging jack live, so you can charge the battery without having to take the belly screw out and, to charge the battery. And here's your speaker. It's a real nice, it's a German, I can't remember the name of it, but they're real nice speakers. It's a real nice 8 ohm, I think it's like 3 watts, 3 or 4 watt speaker. And this has the micro sound system, and it has an amplifier on it. And what I do is a volume knob on the amplifier. What I do is just crank up the volume as high as I can on the amplifier, that it sounds clear. And then I tape that all up, and then you can adjust the volume from there through the software, through the transmitter itself. So that's that's all your wiring, and you got your driver in there. I think that's everything. But I will I'll talk to you later on tonight and see if we can get this shipped out either tomorrow or Monday. Talk to you soon.